What's happening? Shane Reynolds here. Welcome to another 30A deep dive. It is a cold day out here on 30A. You know what that means. It's a perfect time to go camping. Help me look for our campsite. We're looking for number 13. And what better place to do it than Grayton Beach State Park? Grayton is probably my favorite place on 30A.
Let's see. Even numbers are on the right and odd numbers are on the left.
Nice cold night for camping. Thank God we have heat. Still busy though. A popular place to camp. I've never actually camped out here, so I'm gonna get to do it in style.
Hey, there's no bugs this time of year.
I know, that's the...
No bug spray.
That is the win-win. And there's no way I'm doing this without bringing the family. Best time to make a fire.
And s'mores.
Oh, did we bring s'mores?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Remember.
Oh, look.
There it is, 13.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Ooh, look at that.
You ready? Let's camp.
After more than 20 years of shooting, producing, and hosting adventure travel shows for various networks, it's time for a deeper look into all the epic things I can find in and around my own backyard.
I'm Shane Reynolds, and we're going on a 30A deep dive. You want to do it?
Let's go.
This is nice. The crew's already here. Oh, it's got a reverse thingy. That's nice. Okay, so I gotta make sure I don't hit any of these trees.
I like the palm trees. It's a nice touch.
All right. Let's go camp.
Let's get set up. Huh? Crew?
This is
Hey.
awesome. Sweet spot. Got your tent here. So we got to change this from driving mode to sleeping mode. So let's convert. The only thing better than camping is camping comfortably.
But I think I started camping since I was a baby, but that was like thousands of years ago. It's like, but I'm not 1,000 years old.
Would you like a tour of the campsite? Voila! What do you think of the campsite?
It's very nice. I've never been in one of this age before though.
We've laid out a nice spread here for guests who may or may not be on the way. A camera here and a pan there with lanterns and a cooler that we don't need here because we have this. Check this thing out. So this is really cool. This is new for the 2022 Storytellers. It's kind of a technology hub here. If you look to the right over here, this is the power. As you can see, we are off grid. So we don't have to plug up to that old ancient thing right there. Pretty sweet.
Here is the mini fridge. There's some stuff in here. There's the sink, secret sink.
We're doing s'mores later. We're doing it 30A style, like this. We don't bring Hershey's up into the Grayton Beach State Park.
Here's my bed with my toys and stuff.
This is where we're sleeping in style.
A miniature area down there so you could practice filming. And yeah, that's it for my channel.
Are you literally eating up all her films? Are you burning film?
It's Dad's. Perfect.
We're going on a nature walk with my relief hoster.
I filmed one video. So a nature walk is another word for a hike.
So this is all the entertainment I need.
I've never been in a place so dark before like this.
Is it the deep dark woods?
Yes, the Little Red Riding Hood. That's awesome. Watch for the southern magnolia.
Elsie, which one is the magnolia? Can you identify it? Is this a magnolia? Is this the southern? You're right, don't break the branches.
Yes, it is the magnolia
That's
tree.
it.
I could tell by the leaves.
Else, I'll race you to the water.
I win.
How did you win?
I went through the shortcut.
Oh.
I'm feeling left out, guys. You're
Get up
walking
here.
too fast.
Get up here.
You're walking too fast.
Get up here. So, Elf, what's your favorite part about this area? Is it the water? Is it the dunes?
I like the nature walk more.
Yeah.
The nature walk is pretty cool.
Okay, this is making me hungry for s'mores.
Oh.
Look who's here.
Yeah. That is Truman in our campsite. And those that live on 30A have likely seen this vehicle many times because that belongs to Mr. 30A. How you doing, bro?
Welcome back. Good to see you. Hi, guys.
Hey.
How was the, where y'all been? Like hiking, paddling?
Yeah,
what have you
we
been
were
doing?
just hiking over, looking at the beautiful dunes and all the
Yeah?
oaks. Let me get you all a drink.
Well,
What would
let's-
you like to
Thank
have?
you. Captain's discretion. I like your brand.
Cheers.
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 Ching ching.
You notice we're
Well,
we're not parked next to the power.
I was
or
going to
the-
say y'all are parked backwards, but it doesn't matter because you're not even.
Yeah, we don't
plugged
need
in.
it.
I could go around the world in this thing.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah.
Easily. But before we do that, we need to pick your brain
All right, let's do
on
it.
how we're doing this. What I want to know is, this lifestyle, because I know like living out of the van or living out of the camper has become a real trendy thing. We've
Yeah.
taken a few RV trips here and there, but people are actually choosing to sell their house and live in them. You're the closest I know that does that.
My wife and I got one last year, and we went, Montana and South Dakota and Utah. I will tell you the highlight from our trip really was the boondocking, and it was going out on BLM, Bureau of Land Management land, which exists everywhere in the United States, but especially out west. I mean, you really can get into some crazy cool places where you are the only person for 10 miles and you're up on top of a cliff overlooking the mountains and the valley.
It's all yours
it's
for the
yours.
moment.
It's
Yeah.
all yours.
So what is the van life movement?
We're in this age of digital nomads, where jobs are more flexible. People are able to work from anywhere. And so the pandemic forced a lot of people to question for the first time, why am I living the way I'm living? People move to the beach, they move to the mountains, and they realize, oh, wait a minute, I don't have to work in a cubicle. I don't have to spend that 2 hours a day in a car. I don't have to wear a tie. I don't have to do all those things I thought I had to do. So I think what you've seen is people who have recognized that and who are now imagining the life they want to live.
Right.
And that for some people, that includes being outdoors. For some
Right.
people, it includes exploration. It includes, being able to have your office pop up in a different place every day. I think that's what it's about. I also think it's that we've questioned what's important to us. Mm-hmm. And I think that people are realizing all of these possessions, all of these things, they're all anchors, right?
Yeah.
All of these toys we buy, if you wanted to, you can consolidate all that stuff and get a few key toys that mean something to you, and it can really define your lifestyle.
Yeah. I think it's a silver lining to the pandemic. When people's hands are forced to do the obvious sometimes, it's very profound. And now we've gotten into this phase where people are like, wow, I really enjoy not doing this or taking advantage of that. And it just seems so obvious before, but it's not that easy for people sometimes.
I think we're moving away from the McMansion mindset that people had, 20
Right.
years ago, where, the bigger the house, the better, and the gated neighborhood and all that sort of stuff. And I think people are realizing the more space you have, the more you clutter it up with junk. And that's noise in your mind. And that lack of clutter, I think people are realizing is a healthier mindset and a healthier way to live. Less is more, right? I saw an interview recently by the guy who literally wrote the book on tourism in Thailand. He wrote it in the 70s, and it became, I think it was like the precursor to the Lonely Planet Guide to Thailand. And he said he was speaking with a Buddhist monk one time and about how happy he was being in Thailand, and that he loved to travel around, and all he had was his backpack and he was going around. And the Buddhist monk said, do you know why you're so happy being here? And he said, no. And he said, it's because you don't have anything. You don't own anything. He said, all you own is what's in that backpack. The hotel room's not yours. It's not yours. And you're unencumbered by all of these possessions. When you get back home, you start to think about, I got to pay for this, my mortgage, my power bill. I got to pay the insurance on this. Over there, when you're traveling like that, you don't have these things that weigh you down.
Yeah.
And so I think it's about learning to live with less
Yeah.
That doesn't mean it's cheaper necessarily, but learning to live with less and to focus on things that do matter, like great discussion, great friends, seeing the world, having experiences rather than possessions.
Whoa. Look, Else. Mike must have made another visit last night. Awesome. Thanks, Mike. All right. Who wants a sunrise ride?
Camping has always been a special thing for me, and to be able to share it with my own family makes it even more special. It's not as primitive as it was back in the day, but it's not as much of an undertaking either. And I get it, using technology can be seen as kind of a cheat code for campers who don't want to put the real work in. I mean, after all, the whole point is to get closer to nature, right?
That is beautiful.
But I think, like anything else, it's all in how you use it. If this is a lifestyle for you, or if it's just a special occasion, camping is one of the most open-ended, customizable experiences we can create for ourselves. So get out there and make it as simple or complex as your adventurous heart desires. Just don't forget to stop and appreciate it in the moment from time to time.